Not until I found reply did I feel confident that I would ever have a child of my own. I think the journey is absolutely an adequate word for infertility and for the struggle with that. It's not something that happens quickly. It's not something that you become informed about quickly. I think part of Reply's mission to kind of spread awareness and help women with that is fantastic, because so much of my journey with infertility was not knowing. And for someone who typically prides themselves on self-advocacy or for knowledge or for just knowing all there is to know out there, so much of my infertility struggle was marked by not knowing or not having concrete answers, not being able to trust physicians to give me the information that I need and reliable information. You're so used to meeting with physicians who are on this track of kind of, well, let's try to get you pregnant with PCOS and with all these things that it's causing in your body. And no one really seems to address the PCOS itself or all the things that are going on in your body. Sometimes your system's kind of just going haywire, but you're kind of just hearing, well, let's just try to get you pregnant amidst all of that. And, hopefully none of that stuff will get in the way. And I had an experience with a doctor who said, well, just try for a year and come back. And I said, well, I have PCOS and I don't get a cycle. And there's a lot of things I'm experiencing. And those they don't seem to add up for me. Is it everything going to be okay? Am I going to be able to conceive this way? Just try for a year and come back. There was no further conversation. And that was the beginning of the end, right? For going to the doctors that I was familiar with. My first moment at Reply, I was beyond satisfied with the way I was treated. I felt like a human being. I felt seen, and I felt like I was meeting with a physician who was well-versed and who knew what they were doing. And so that was one of the things that took me aback, as opposed to all the things that I had heard in the past of, okay, well, just keep trying. Just keep going. Just keep trying to have a baby. And meanwhile, we're going to be here in the background, maybe trying to figure things out. But this wasn't that. This was, we're going to slow it down. We're going to figure out exactly what this is, and we're going to help you from there. It's like building. So it was a brick by brick by brick. Somebody wasn't just coming and handing me this finished product that, you buy off a shelf in a store and saying, here, I hope this works. It was something that felt custom built, custom fit just for me. And I don't know, there's no other way to say it, and it might sound crazy that I'm like raving about my doctors, but it's really an experience to feel like someone really does care about you as an individual and doesn't kind of just see you in this big clump of women who are struggling with infertility. Once we got everything organized and at a place where my doctors felt safe and felt like it's go time, then we, started to go from there. And really from the point that we felt that we had the PCOS and everything else that it was causing under control, and that we had a hold on those things. Not that I didn't have PCOS anymore, or not that my body wasn't having any symptoms from it, but we felt like we had a handle on what was going on. From that final point where they said, okay, now it's time for you to try and conceive, I think that was 3 months, and I was pregnant. And so part of that kind of just makes you angry, right? Like, if other doctors had only just cared about me and my body and what I'm experiencing, and not just listening to, I want to get pregnant and running away with that, then maybe things wouldn't have even had to get to this point. But on the other side of the token, I'm kind of glad it did, because that's how I found Reply.